It's been 50 years since the end of the War of the Wilds. The kindly apple tree which once nourished a family for generations turned vicious and vile. Old buildings coated with ivy, uprooted as if siege engines for spores. Entire forests set upon villages, with nothing left in their wake. In response, farmers fashioned plowshares into deadly weapons, craftsmen turned their innocuous trades into fulcrums for war, and even the most insular cities became bastions of hope for refugees. Much was lost in this war. Lives, cities, entire cultures, and knowledge all vanished, sometimes overnight. Eventually a stalemate was met, centers of humanoid life towering among the ruins of a failed civilization. Farms continued, protected and guarded like dangerous slaughterhouses. Forests are avoided whenever possible, with the bulk of them being kept to the south by Greynor's Wall. No one's sure how it started. Every city has a different story. Druids, magic, gods, spirits, one of the other races. It's always someone else. Everyone shares the blame and reaps the consequences. Welcome to another path. My name is Chase, and I'll be your GM. Today we'll be continuing and completing our survey of the Northern Forest, and returning home to some unfortunate news. This is the last episode to come out of the session where we had some recording issues. It's been resolved, and going forward the audio is going to be sounding better than ever. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path. The three of you walk over into the next section, and it takes you about 2 hours to get there to the center before you lay the ruins of what must have been a massive, stately building. It looks as if it fell to seed years ago, with vines and flowers creeping up the walls, and a cursory exploration outside reveals that the marker must be within. As you get closer, what Mr. Tallway tells you comes to fruition. This building straddles the river. The three of you gingerly step onto the stone bridge and head inside. The first floor is covered in long ago broken furniture. A table runs the length of the room, or it did before it decayed into itself. A few bits of glass and metal litter the floor, mixed in with moss and cloth. And at the head of the table, there's a raised platform, and in between two decaying wooden thrones sits the marker.
Zafiir looks at all the furniture and goes, "Ugh," because I haven't said it before, but Zafir's really into interior decoration.
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh man,
his safe houses for his Underground Railroad thing.
Yeah,
fine as hell. The feng shui in those places, so soothing.
Dude, the feng shui is on point.
It's
when we were small time. Yes, I would like to investigate the throne.
Okay. Actually, I would like to know what everybody's passive perception is.
Passive perception is a 14 for Mordecai.
12.
Okay.
13. How quickly does the furniture come alive and kill us?
About 30 seconds.
Great. So
yay!
So we've got time for a quick nap, is what you're telling me.
I mean, it really depends on how quick your naps are. I don't know what you're all knowing.
Are we about to get mimicked right now?
Oh, no, I'm saving mimics for later.
We have to earn mimics.
We have to earn mimics.
Look,
last time I faced a mimic, it swallowed me, so I'm not really pumped about it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what they do.
Yeah, sorry about
big-ass mimic.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so you were investigating the thrones, right?
Yes.
So you're investigating the thrones, and there's not much left to them, but you do see carved into the tops of them, one of them has a wolf, and one has an eagle. As you are looking at these two things, the three of you start to hear a weird bubbling, for lack of a better term. Something bubbling. And you start to look around. I need you to all make perception checks for me.
16.
Only a 12.
Okay.
Also 16.
Okay. The two 16s can start to see a weird black pitch bubbling in from the walls and the floor.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
A hand reach up and out.
I remember, oh shit, I remember, oh shit.
And a bunch of what looks like tiny little goblins starts to crawl out of the pitch.
Oh.
These nasty little pitch-covered goblins crawl out of the walls and the floor, and we are in initiative.
Yipes. 17.
That's a 6.
Okay.
10.
Okay. About how many are there?
There are 8.
Okay. Free action real quick. Taldway told me about these. We may need to run. And I rage.
Okay. Good stuff.
I'm going to, so bonus action to rage. I draw my maul. And by draw, I mean I pull it off my back.
Right.
And I'm going to whack-a-mole one of these nasty goo goblins.
Okay, you can do that.
Or gooblins. That's a natural 20!
Okay.
I love you. I love you, D20. Okay.
Go ahead and do your damage.
So that, remind me, it's max plus an additional die?
That is how I do it, yes.
Okay. So, fuck. Okay. 12 plus 5 is 17, plus 2 is 19. 19 bludgeoning damage. Whomp! Or 21, because I get an additional plus because of rage, but yeah.
So you kill this thing, and as you lift your maul back up, it is covered in sticky black goo. Okay, and now it is their turn. So there are 7 left. Let's take a look here. There are 7 left. You're each going to take 2 attacks. We will go ahead and start with the person who just deleted somebody, one of their friends.
That's me.
A 13.
Miss.
And an 18.
Hit.
Okay, that is going to be 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then that is going to take us to Jackson.
Come at me.
That is going to be a 12.
No.
And 3, so also.
No.
Zafiir, that is going to be 16.
Yeah.
And that's not going to do it. So that's
what was it?
It's 7.
I was going to say, I have an AC of 10, so...
Yeah, no, that
not
is
too
going
far
to be
off.
a total of 2 damage as one of them just punches you in the dick. Or tries to.
Oh, God.
He tries to. He'd have to crit to do that.
2 dick punching damage.
Exactly. That is going to take us to... which of the 2 of you rolled higher?
I rolled not good.
I think I rolled like a 16.
Okay, so you're up.
Okay. I will attack whichever one of the ones that attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
25.
That'll hit.
8 slashing damage.
Okay. Okay, he is still standing.
He's still standing?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm going to spend my reaction to drop into parry, which raises my AC.
Excellent. Okay. So you dealt 8 slashing damage, you
Yes.
said? Zafiir, you're next.
Alright, so how big is this room?
This room...
And what exits are there?
It's 120 feet long. There is an exit, the one that you came in, and then there are stairs going up and stairs going down.
Beautiful. So what I want to do is, first and foremost, I'm cast Armor of Aegis on myself. So a protective magical force surrounds me, manifesting as a spectral frost that covers me and my gear. I gain 5 temporary hit points.
Always potent.
And any creature that attacks me takes 5 cold damage. And all I want to do is tell everyone to run.
Okay. All right.
Like, I got an idea. How many monsters are there? How many of these dudes?
There are 7 left.
Awesome. So yeah, I tell them to book it whatever direction they think is best, and I will follow them.
Okay.
Okay. I'm on board with Zafiir's plan. I turn to free action to talk to Jackson. Jackson, yeah?
I'm just getting started. No.
Let him do his thing. He's a fucking dragon.
Let's go.
All right, cool. Bonus action. I'm going to shift into my beast hide form.
Cool.
Giving me some temp HP. Giving me specifically 4 temp HP. And +1 to my AC. I'm going to then dash out of the room.
Okay. I would like you to roll me a D4.
Okay. 3.
Okay. I would like you to roll me an acrobatics check.
Interesting. 17 + 2, 19.
Okay, that's very good. So you're running out, and you run right across a patch where one of these things was. And you very narrowly don't slip on this patch of slippery oil it left behind.
Okay. Radical.
Okay. All right. That is going to be their turn now. So you are still going to everybody's still going to take the 2 attacks as you're running out. Okay. Mordecai, first attack is going to be a 19.
Hit.
Second attack is a 12.
Miss.
Okay, 2 damage. Jackson, first attack is a 15. Second
Insufficient.
attack. Okay, both are insufficient. The second attack was a 3.
Insufficient.
And that is going to take us... Zafiir, first attack is an 11, which is going to be a hit. Second attack, also an 11. That is going to be a total of 4 damage.
But those things take damage because of your armor.
Oh,
right?
yeah, no, that takes away... they take 5 frost damage. And you brought me down to 1 temp hit point.
That's a good spell.
Excellent.
I like it. I like it a lot.
So that's clutch.
It's also very visually satisfying.
Yeah, just...
Okay, that will take us to Jackson.
Mordecai, did you run out the way we came, or to get further in?
Further in would be best.
Yes. We'll say that.
Great. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to attack the one that I've already hit.
Okay.
25.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
8 slashing damage.
Cool. All right.
Does that take?
He looks
does
pretty
that take
rough.
care of that? It doesn't kill him.
She's not dead.
No. Okay. Oh well.
He's almost dead.
And then I will follow Mordecai then.
Okay. You make your way up the stairs. And that will take us to Zafiir.
I book my way out as fast as possible. I need to put at least 20 feet between me and them. I turn around and I raise the dragon fire lamp and I shoot fireball.
Okay, now here's the thing. Did you read the entire description on that?
Does it need to be lit to work? Because it just said it's fucking magic. Magic has no rules. I mean, it just says that I can cast fireball once per day, and then to light it, it needs to be a dex check.
I will give you the dex check at advantage right now.
Cool.
But in the future, you do have to light it.
That's fine. Cool. Yeah, I was
just a
little unclear on that.
That seems fair compromise.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, no, we got it. It was 10 on the dot when I light the thing. I can just press the digitation
You turn the dragon lamp around and you make prestidigitation do the serpentine snake into it, and then you turn it around and cast it in such a way at such speed that you will never be able to do that again.
Yes, it is.
All right, so go ahead and cast fireball on these guys.
Beautiful. So that's 8d6? Yes?
I believe so.
Something like that?
Yeah, 8d6 fire damage.
Yeah, no, I gave you a very powerful spell very early on. I'm aware.
6, 5, so 11.
Yes, it is 8d6,
3,
just in case we were wondering.
14, 2, 16, 4, 20, 5, 25.
25.
And I gotta roll 2 more, because I only had 66 with me. And that is 6, so that's 31, and then 2, so 33.
33.
Okay.
And they need to make dexterity saving throws.
Yes, they do.
Use a fireball,
Okay.
Sakura.
What is the DC they're trying to hit?
13.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do these in batches of 2. The first set fail. The second set will pass. And then the third set will fail. So you said it was
33.
What was it?
It's 33
Okay.
damage. The ones that half get either 17 or 16.
The fire clears. There is one badass bull standing in the middle of all of this, breathing very deeply.
If y'all can see the face our GM is making.
Burrows back into the structure.
Yay!
Yay!
I spit on the stairs and I go, bitches.
Classic Zafiir.
And then I blow out my lantern and I put it back in my pack. And I look very satisfied.
I come around the corner and we're just like golf clap, like good show.
Good,
Thank
good
you.
work there.
Thank
Good
you.
work. Question.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question, Zafiir. If you don't mind me asking, how did you know that wasn't tar that was just going to explode the whole place?
I did not know that. That did not even cross my mind. So, there we are.
Radical.
Oh no.
I am glad we were safe. I am glad we did not all die in a fiery explosion, although that would be a pretty good way to go.
If it helps at all, I would have been the first one to die. So,
Helps a lot, actually.
there you are.
Awesome.
Onward we go.
I gotta stamp the stampy. Stamp.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Ka-chunk.
You stamp the stampy stamp. All right. You could chunk, and you see the picture of the fort on the bridge is the stamp.
Alright, everyone. Well, we've technically finished the minimum requirements for our job, but I'm still feeling pretty spry.
I mean, we have
Let's
cleared more
continue.
than half of these in a day and a half.
There is more wood to be found, gentlemen.
Much more wood.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Because we've gotten more
We've
than
done
half
5.
of them done. So
Correct.
Yes, and 5 was the minimum.
Alright, do you want to keep this path going and go...
Zafiir says,
Uh,
"Let us delve on," and then
I'm going to make an
Walks.
intelligence check. 14. I think it would be best if we went north and made our way back to end at the bridge so we could get back over the bridge.
so go to 3,
Yes.
and then go 2,
Yes.
1, 4, 7.
I dig it.
Back in my old glory days, they let me carry the map.
Jackson may not be smart in many regards, but he's a fucking whiz kid when it comes to maps.
Just don't ask me to count.
Never.
So we go into 3.
All right. You're going to head up north into 3.
This is when the marker's on the other side of the river.
At what time is
Okay.
it by the time we get to 3?
By the time you get to 3, it is going to be about 4 o'clock. This will be the last place that you can investigate tonight.
Awesome.
Let's see here. You've been walking through the district, whatever it was, for about an hour, and have found nothing of note. The river is wide at this point, and you find yourselves in front of a broken bridge.
So can we not get into the section?
No, you can. You are in there, but it's like you're investigating this side of it, and you realize, oh yeah, there is another half of this on the other side.
Like from
of the river.
from halfway in 3, there's a broken bridge.
Yeah.
Just from here, can I see the marker anywhere? Like perchance it's on the opposite bank?
Make me a perception check.
Sure. Yeah, that's not great. 7.
You see the broken bridge, and you see trees. If everybody else would like to make perception checks, go ahead and do so.
Great.
That is a 21.
Good, because I rolled a 6.
Awesome.
Okay, with a 21, you actually do see the marker. It's not too far from where you are. It's on your side of the bridge even, so you don't really actually have to go over to that other side and do all that. However, what you also see is it's a lizard. No other two ways about it. It's a big old lizard. It's this big old lizard, but the real thing that catches your eye is the giant lump of plant matter on its back. It sits about 3 feet off of it and just kind of wobbles there.
That doesn't look natural.
I look at the lizard, and I look at myself, and I snap my fingers, and I use Fiendish Vigor to give me some temporary hit points. Alright, so that's 3 plus 4, so I get 7.
Okay.
So there's a lizard?
There is a lizard.
There's a really big lizard?
It's about 5 feet tall. It's a pretty big lizard.
That's a mighty lizard.
I draw my sword and shout, "We might eat good tonight!" And I will charge the lizard plants.
Wait, I didn't get to ride the boar. I gotta ride something.
All right.
That's what we call a through line.
And you charge the Hatosaurus.
Oh,
All
Jesus.
Right.
We're just fighting a dinosaur.
We're fighting a goddamn a plant dinosaur. A plantosaur.
Initiatives, everybody.
18.
What? I did well.
Okay.
That's an 18 for me.
Okay, we got 2 18s.
My dex is
13.
certainly higher than Zafiir's.
Oh, yours is definitely higher than mine.
Okay. Okay, so we've got, let's see here. What'd you roll, Jackson?
13.
What is your dex modifier?
+2.
Mordecai, you are up first. This thing is about 50 feet off.
All right, I will travel my 30. That is my speed, and heave a javelin at him.
Okay, go ahead.
It'll be 15 plus 4, 19.
Okay, and that is going to hit the dino. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's only going to be 3 damage, piercing.
Okay, Zafiir.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the dude. Why not?
Okay,
That is a 21.
that'll hit.
Beautiful. That is 15. Force damage.
Excellent.
How much?
15.
That's a good hit, my boy.
Yeah, my agonizing blast, I add my charisma.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, 13. I'm a liar. I don't add my proficiency to that.
You blast, when you aim and you blast, you actually hit the vegetable, whatever it was that was growing off the top of it, and blast it clean off.
Awesome. Yeah, Chase, just so you know, I do point at it with my focus ring thing, and I do the finger gun blast. What I do, Elder, it is...
Rudy Tooty, point and shooty.
Alright, and Jackson, you're up.
So I only have 30 speed of movement, so I can't reach it either, correct?
Yeah, you can dash to get up in its grill if you want.
But he won't be able to attack that one, would he?
No, but...
Yes, I can.
Oh,
I
can
dash.
you? Oh.
Yes, I can, because I can action surge.
Gotcha.
Yes, you
There
can.
it is.
So I dash at it, and then I will spend my action surge to get in an attack. 19.
That'll hit.
I deal 11 slashing damage. I spend my reaction to drop into parry to raise my AC.
Excellent. Okay, he looks rough.
Good round, boys.
Hey, Mordecai.
Yes.
Does a 17 hit your AC?
It will.
Okay, you are going to take 5 piercing damage as a tiny little bush next to you comes to life and starts digging into your ankle.
Oh.
Heads up, fellas. Good.
Shoot.
Watch your feet.
Okay, and it's your turn.
It is my turn.
It's your turn.
All right, I've got another rage left in me, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that sucker. Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
That's my rage sound.
It's a good sound.
And I'm going to switch to my maul and whack-a-mole this little goober biting at my ankles.
Whack him up.
That is another natural 20.
Okay.
That
delete
die
this
is
thing.
magic.
I'm picking it up. I'm not rotating it. Like, it's there. It's...
I believe you, but this thing has 4 HP.
Oh, so it's...
Go ahead and destroy it.
Okay, I'm not even going to roll then.
It's a bush.
Yeah.
It literally bites your ankle, and you pick up your foot, and you step.
Very good. Swish.
And you have destroyed the twig blight.
Nah, I'm raging. I'm going to charge. I'm going to use my movement to get in melee with the big guy. With the lizard.
Excellent. Okay, and you run up into its grill, and you are there.
I'm there.
Zafiir, what do you do?
I'm going to spend my round in a dash. I want to get to... I'm assuming they're fighting, like, face side of Lizard Dude. I want to go to the other side of Lizard Dude.
Okay.
And so
You were
that's
there.
what I'm going to spell. Oh, I mean, I didn't know how much run... I only have 30 speed.
I mean, you're gonna have to spend your dash to do it.
Yeah, then yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm going to do. I'm just...
Right. You're gonna get yourself real winded real quick. All right, Jackson, you're up.
All right, I'm going to attack this thing again.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It never went. I'm sorry. I totally forgot I skipped the dinosaurs round. Dinosaur
That's
is
okay.
going to...
I really like the phrase. Sorry, I skipped the dinosaurs round. That's a really great out of context little thing. It should be the tagline for this episode.
Dinosaur just rolled a natural 20 against you, Jackson. So it is going to deal 14 thwacking damage to you as it bips you with its tail.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay, and now it's your turn.
And now it's my turn?
Now it is your turn
Great.
for real.
All right, I am going to use my bonus action to use my second wind.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
I rolled a 7 plus 2. I get 9 back. And now I'm going to attack the plant lizard dinosaur. I have rolled an 8.
That is insufficient.
Okay. So I miss.
Uh-huh.
Oh. No, I don't.
Okay.
I spend my inspiration.
Oh, there you go.
Hey!
How about an 18?
That'll do it.
All right. 10 slashing damage.
You decapitate the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with this beastie dead, you look around and the stamp is right there.
Are there any other... Can I do perception or whatever to look for any of these more little plant goobers that
Sure.
try to nip at me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Perception of 18.
18. I would like you to make me a nature check.
I can do that. That's only gonna be 7.
You have heard of these things before, although you haven't actually fought them yourself.
Okay.
They are called twig blights.
Well, that'll do it.
Their big deal is that they have this ability, which in the book is called false appearance. While the blight remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from a dead shrub.
Perfect.
So avoid dead shrubs.
Yeah, that's what you're getting. You're not seeing any, but, you wouldn't.
Okay. I suggest we tread carefully. If you see something that looks like a dead shrub, either walk around it or squish it real big. Yeah.
Can I make a nature check, probably, to try to figure out what the plant thing that was on the lizard was?
Sure, absolutely.
Nature is a 7.
Okay. You have no earthly idea what the fuck this is. But now that you're getting a look at it, now that you can actually see it up close, it looks almost humanoid and fungoid at the same time.
It looks like a human mushroom. Did I just find toadstool?
Not really human mushroom, but it looks like a human that is made out of, like, mushroom material.
Gross.
It's got spores sticking out of it. It's got, like, vines wrapping around it. It's real weird and creepy.
Does it look like Mushroom Man is part of the lizard, or he was riding the lizard?
He was riding the lizard.
Okay.
You saw when Zafiir blasted him off, he blasted him clean off.
Okay. I
That's whack.
give the thing I give that thing a good poke with my sword to make sure that the plant is dead as well as the lizard.
It oozes green.
Okay. Cool. Maybe
Okay.
we don't eat this. Let's eat the lizard.
Is it possible that I could collect some of the green goo? I want to give it to Mr. Taldway as a present.
Sure, go for it.
to just
Live your bliss, man.
yeah, I take a vial or something and scoop a little bit up.
Shall we make camp then? It's
let me
nightfall,
go,
yes.
Let me go stamp the stamp.
Yes. Okay. You stamp the stamp, and it is the picture of a quaint little bridge.
So that's six
That is
of them?
6 of them. I make note of both of the twig blights and this. We don't have a name. We don't have an official name for it.
Mushroom.
So I'm gonna call it Mushroom Man and Big Ass Lizard.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get an evaluation on the tastiness of the lizard. I write in big letters "Do not eat" next to my notes about the Mushroom Man. And yeah, let's set up camp.
All right. You are able to set up camp relatively well. I'd like everybody to roll me survival checks.
Shaboy, 23.
That is a 18.
18 as well.
Nice.
Okay. Between the three of you, you are able to set up a fairly concise camp. You are actually able to, between the three of you, you position your tents in such a way that you're able to block out any outside light from leaking through. And you've just got the pillar of smoke from the fire to, if anybody were looking for you, they might be able to see that, but in this many trees, probably not.
Dope.
Cool. Y'all wake up the next morning and strike camp. Where are you headed? Probably number 2?
I believe so, yes.
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 Just to be super sure,
Okay.
that was a long rest, right?
Yes, that was a long
Yay,
rest.
still
So
sucks.
go ahead and get your stuff back.
All right. West to 2.
Okay. The forest is relatively sparse here, although what it lacks in foliage, it makes up for in rocky terrain. I would like everyone to roll me perception
Wait,
checks.
shoot, I'm so sorry. How did the lizard taste?
Did we cook it?
Of course we cook it.
I just rolled a natural 1. So it was, in fact, the fucking worst. And who would have had the most of it?
I don't know.
Zafiir?
Well, I don't know.
What
Zafiir have eaten it? He has probably some weird, lizard kinship with that thing.
We'll say I ate a lot of it.
Okay, you're at level 1 exhaustion for right
shit.
now.
Okay.
Thanks for that, buddy. I rolled a 16 in perception.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
5.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Excellent. All right. With the 5, you notice that the roughest patches of stone seem to form a path. You're a little winded from last night's excretory adventures afterwards, and
Ew.
yeah, it was real bad. And so you're kind of standing back and you're watching these two, and it's like rivers of stone. No, paths. That makes more sense. Let's hear Zafiir. You had the 16, right?
Yes.
With the 16, you are able to see wooden boxes. They are rotted and decayed, of course, but it looks like they're sales stations.
I try to pop one open.
Sure. Go ahead and make me an roll on the random item table. So go ahead, roll me 3d10.
Oh, yeah. That's all I've ever wanted. 507.
You find 3 edible insects that will induce hallucinations when consumed.
Oh, boy.
You find drug bugs.
Drug bugs.
You found cricket shrooms.
And deleting them off of the random trinket table forever.
No!
Goodbye, drug bugs. We hardly knew you.
But
we're gonna get to know you a lot better. Hum, nom, 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 nom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, there's one for each of you.
Perf.
There is one for each of you.
Do you
Did
guys
my-
want
did
to
my
go
5?
on... Whoa. Do you guys want to go on a vision quest with me?
Later. Let's get paid first.
Okay.
But then, hell yes, I will go on a vision quest with you.
And then vision quest.
That's all that
If we want to go on a
Absolutely.
vision quest, that's fine. I just ask for 1 week's notice.
Okay.
That's it. Let me write some cool shit for you.
That's fine.
Let me make this mean some shit.
Text
I'm
Chase
cool with
later
that.
is like, hey, you ready to get super fucked up this week?
Hey, it's instead of whatever other path you had planned for this week, I'm going to take us down a secondary path. Jackson, your perception, this was absolutely a market space. And you find the stamping device immediately. You're just like, oh, yeah, no, clearly this is a path. And you follow along it, but you don't walk on it because that's rough terrain and that would make you move slower. You move alongside it. And right in the center, there is a fountain with a wolf. It looks like sitting on the top of it. The fountain is, of course, long dried up. But you go ahead and you pop the book in, and you open it up, and you pump, and it's got a picture of like multiple little market stalls in there, and you have wrapped this up 2 hours earlier than you normally would have.
Nice.
Oh.
Cha-ching.
So instead of it being noon, it is now only 10.
I have a question, or rather, I suppose something I'd like to do. We've seen this wolf and this eagle a lot, and I was wondering if I could possibly make a history check to see if I know anything about what this place used to be.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's a 17.
Okay. The city is completely alien to you.
Okay.
You have no idea who would have lived here beforehand. However, you are aware of old gods. Gods that were not worshipped even before the war. This isn't just War of the Wilds old. This is whatever the last cataclysm or catastrophe or calamity
Gotcha.
that was that befell the world, that reset everything. This is probably from that.
Wow. Kind of piecing that together in my mind. Yeah, I'll save it for the next time we camp. I don't want to waste time.
Sure. Okay. That will take you to section 1.
I
Yep.
believe so.
Yes.
Okay, great. The forest is incredibly dark and dense as you reach this portion. At first, you think it's just the trees, but after a moment, you start to realize that there are more structures around you again. As you reach the central square of the neighborhood, you find the marker. You know, the same kind of big stone device. You pull open the door that protects the lever, and you go to pull the lever, but nothing happens. You don't get that satisfying ka-chunk.
I've tried about 3 more times.
Yeah, no, nothing. It slides too smoothly.
Hey guys, it's fuck.
Is there a panel on it?
Make me a perception check.
6.
You find a shiny rock on the ground.
Yeah, I'd also like to examine this thing.
Okay.
14 perception?
With a 14, you do find like a back panel, and you're able to pop it open, and you see that some plant matter has like grown up in through the works.
The inner workings are not made of wood, correct?
Correct. It's all metal.
Zafiir, I call you over. Can you light this bad boy up?
Prestidigitation, small flame, and see if it catches.
You do that, and you almost get something, but it doesn't catch. So you do it again, and again. And over the course of about an hour, you are able to very carefully clear this thing out of any plant matter. But it is going to take you your full time of you just like, So by the end of this, you are absolutely frazzled.
Oh, boy.
When you're done with your work, I
but-
come back over and I pat you on the back and was like, looks good. Shot of whiskey?
Always.
That's your reward. I stamp the stamping.
Pachunk, you see a picture of a different house.
Cool. For my notes, dense forest, neighborhood. I leave a note for the Magus to, maybe send people with some fine tools if these things get the machines do have some failure points. I'll point those out to her.
You do so, and you head down to your final area. Birds chirp loudly as you enter this portion. It is devoid of structure for most of the time that you're here, except for one. As the three of you crest a hill, actually going just above the tree line a little bit, you see a single stone obelisk jutting up from the hill. And as the three of you get near it, you not only see the signs of wear that you've been seeing on everything stone since you've been here, but also signs of straight-up vandalism.
How recent?
Hard to tell. I would like everybody to make me a perception check.
Holy shit, that is another natural 20. I wish I was lying at this point.
Unnatural 20.
I love you, Die.
Okay.
16.
Okay, with a 16, you are actually able to determine that some of the vandalism seems timeless. Like, it seems like people have been coming back here to take a chunk out of this over the years.
Huh.
Or at any rate, there is some of it looks very old, some of it is within a year or two old. Like, where the stone has not started to wear away yet.
Is this a spirit rock?
You need part of the obelisk to go on your vision quest.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that.
Oh.
With an unnatural 20, you notice that there are 3 ovals going from top to bottom on this obelisk. And you see what normally would have been hard for you to decipher, but with a natural 20, you actually both can kind of like piece together, right? This is right away. It's 3 ovals, but within each oval, there are other shapes. It looks like it is an eye opening from bottom to top. Or an eye closing from top to bottom. However you decide to look at that.
That's really interesting. Jackson does not care. And we'll go try to find the marker.
Marker's right there. Like, it's right here at the top.
Fantastic.
I would like to touch it.
You die.
Okay, you touch it. It has been touched.
Awesome. Yeah, no, like overly dramatic, like, oh.
And I just look at you, just like...
I thought something more would happen.
Like what?
I don't know, some divine providence or something.
Come on, guys, are we going to stamp this thing and go, or?
Yeah, here, I give him the book.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and stampy stamp.
Great. I go and stampy stamp.
I want to sketch this thing. I guess I need the book for that. Well, shit.
Okay. I go stamp and then bring you back the book.
Hey, thanks. I want to sketch this thing to the best of my ability.
Okay, go ahead and make me that combined performance and sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand's a natural 20.
Okay.
That die is
performance
broken, bro.
This die loves me tonight.
If I have not been in game with you previously and confirmed as many crits of yours as I have, I would not believe it.
I know. Performance is a 2. Actually, with my -1, it's an unnatural 1.
Okay.
So
you do... Here's the thing. You draw up... It is a fantastic close-up on the actual symbols as they might have been at one point. You completely neglect any of the vandalism.
Good.
Draw what is probably the most relevant thing.
Well, dunk. Well, I remember it's there.
To clarify, the ovals that looked like an eye opening, that is the vandalism?
No. The ovals are what was there before. It looks like people have taken hammers to this thing over the years.
Okay, so the vandalism is just people wailing on it. The vandalism itself is not graffiti.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
I look at the fact that Mordecai tried to sketch it, and then I scoff, and I pull out my iPhone and just take a picture of it.
What?
What?
Get out! Go in the joke penalty box. That sucked.
Hey, you fucking laughed at you. Eat shit.
Okay, you got me there.
We're not laughing at the joke.
Sure.
We're not laughing at the joke, Zach.
Sure you're not, Ryan.
I'm laughing at you.
All right.
I take notes on the area, about the obelisk, the symbol on it, ignoring the... I mentioned, looks like it's got a lot of wear and tear on it, ignoring the fact that it's probably vandalism. And then I guess we head south. Actually, how late is it?
It's at this point. Okay, so you did 1, 2. It's probably about 6 o'clock at this point because you did.
We did.
3, yeah,
We did save 2 hours on that first one.
You did. Normally it would be 8.
So,
Okay.
what do you
great.
think?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get out of the forest, set up camp?
Can we make it across the drawbridge and all the way clear to the southern end of the forest before dark?
Oh yeah, if you're just going through, it only takes like an hour or so to like cross each section of the forest. But if you're
Searching
doing a
and
good investigation, that's when it takes the 4 full.
Awesome. Yeah, let's just leave.
We've done our job, right, lads? There's nothing
think
else
so.
to do.
We have done our job
Well.
to the apex of our ability. We have done everything needed. We did not take the easy way out.
Well, great. Well, then let's get out of the forest so it's safer, and then tomorrow we'll head back and report into the Magus.
Beautiful.
2 quick things as we're leaving. One,
Yes.
while we're on the bridge, I pour a shot of whiskey, and I pour it into the river. Pour one out for all the homies of this once great civilization.
Poureth one out for thy homies.
Got it in one.
I know, right? It took me a second. I'm trying, guys.
I don't know if you necessarily want me to make a religion check for this, but Mordecai probably has some respect for old gods, especially those in animal form.
Sure.
So he will just kind of silently to himself while we're on the way out or while we're camping at night and just say either like a prayer or do some sort of small ritual in reverence and to the woodlands and the people of this old civilization.
Roll me that religion check. Let me see something.
It's not great. It's a 9.
Okay. You walk out and you pour one out and you say a little prayer to whatever this wolf and eagle and maybe you don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
You kind of take like a more circuitous route out, just trying to get like back into open air as quick as possible. You remember that field back in section 8. You walk out through there and take a look over your shoulder and you see that archway again. And you didn't notice it at first, but there is some writing in the metal on there. And you can't decipher it. You don't know what it is, but you quickly open the book and make that little, make a sketch of what the writing was. Maybe that's important. You don't know. The 3 of you have an uneventful night at camp, I'm assuming, unless you have anything that you'd like to do.
I mean, I'd probably commune with the great old one of mine, good old the Deep.
You meditate with the Deep.
Thank it for giving me safe passage through that hellhole of a forest.
Okay. All right. Let me see something. I'm going to make a roll. Okay. You're good. And the 3 of you wake
what
up.
That roll was.
It will become evident shortly.
All
It will
right.
become evident very shortly. So the 3 of you head out back to town and you get there pretty late at night. It's 8 or 9 o'clock at night. You would rather be in bed than walking back into the Mages Guild. And you walk in and you ask to see Magus Diamond. And I would like Zafiir to roll me a perception check.
Okay. Here we go. That's pretty good. That's a 16.
Something's wrong. Something is wrong. It's way too quiet. Even this late at night, you should be hearing, people talking. Everything is silent.
Awesome.
Here.
So I prepare Eldritch Blast in my hand, I just have it crackling.
Okay.
And just kind of.
You good?
Magus Diamond walks down the stairs and motions for you to come with her into a side room. The 3 of you join her, and when the door is closed, she's like, right, is it done then?
Yes, we have completed.
Excellent. You will be rewarded in due time. We've had a bit of a situation.
Yes, please tell me what is happening.
Someone is threatening one of the Great Old Ones. Someone is threatening the Wanderer.
Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and on Facebook at facebook.com/anotherpathpodcast. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Ryan at Ryan_Albrecht, Griffin at Griffcold, and Zach at ThatGuyZachRob with 2 B's. You can also find the latter two on YouTube at youtube.com/bfortfilms, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode. And until then, just don't eat the dinosaur. Just don't. It's real bad.